Aaron died and was buried, and Eleazar his son succeeded him as priest. It's a very short sentence that you'll read if you read through Deuteronomy chapter 10. And if you read through Deuteronomy chapter 10, it seems a little strange there because it doesn't seem to fit with anything else that's going on around it. At the beginning of the chapter, Moses is on the mountain getting the 10 Commandments from God, and he comes walking down the mountain. And then it says that the Israelites moved from this place to that place, and from that place to another place. And between those two movements of the Israelites, it throws in this sentence. It says, oh, Aaron died there and was buried, and Eleazar his son succeeded him as priest. And then it just quickly moves on. But if it doesn't take much effort for you to identify someone you love who has died, then you know that that's not the type of sentence you can easily move on from. And it doesn't matter if that happened very recently and the wounds are very fresh. If it happened a long time ago and the wound is still very deep, you're still wounded. And it hurts. And it's hard. Like it must have been for Eleazar, who not only had to step into his dad's sandals, so his life was going to be different, new responsibilities, new challenges, new tasks, but he had to do that all without his father there with him. Without his dad there to hold his hand or show him the ropes or give him advice. He couldn't go visit him. He couldn't hug him. His dad had died. And the path ahead of him was now very different. And if that's where you find yourself in life, then there are two words in that sentence I want you to remember. Aaron, Eleazar. Those two words. Aaron, Eleazar. And think about why it is we know those two words. Why it is we know those two names. It's because God knew them first. And he was paying attention to them. He was paying attention to what was happening to them. Just as he knows your name. And the name of the person that you love. He does. Those are the names that he wrote into his own book of life on the day that God the Father also experienced the death of someone that he loves. He knows what it's like to hurt too. The day that his son died was a hard day for him. But it was the day that your name and the name of the person you love was written into God's book of life. Which is just a wonderful reminder that wherever you are in your journey, however easy or difficult it happens to be, God is still paying attention. And he has every intention of one day showing you exactly what it means that your name is in his book. He is very much looking forward to the day when you will be able to see with your own eyes the same thing that your loved one who died in faith sees every moment. What it's like to be in a place where every tear is wiped away. What it's like to be in a place where there's no more death, or crying, or pain. What it's like to be perfect and live in the middle of perfection with your loved ones and knowing that you'll never have to say goodbye to them again. Or the moments in life when it's hard to remember that that's coming. And it is, and God knows it is. Just remember that God knows your name and he's always paying attention. So rest well tonight, my friends.